Hello Virgo. This is going to be a week ahead forecast for the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Please take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others. This is going to be for Virgo. And I apologize, I didn't get to it yesterday. I had a seizure. I'm a Virgo too, so I'm like, look here, Virgo. You and I both know that even though I had a terrible seizure last night that interrupted the program, there's no way in hell I can do anything else before I finish this Virgo video, because it's the last in the series, so that all the signs get their week ahead forecast. So I send you love, fellow Virgo. I hope you're doing well. I really, they want me to speak about the individual and unique challenges that we all face. You guys don't know that I have seizures that interrupt my life and really throw me off. But I don't know what your things are that throw you off, that interrupt your life. So that's why I come to the table here with these cards and with Spirit, so that Spirit can speak to all the Virgos about what maybe is going on. So I do want to let you guys know that I'm aligned with love and light and God. I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys, Virgo. So thank you for allowing me to be of service in this way for you. Whew. I feel like come hell or high water, I had to get this video done. You know what I'm saying? Come hell or high water, what is it that you're doing? I also want to remind Virgo that, it never benefits you to push yourself past your limits, because you always end up making up for it later. Somehow, some way, right? And I also want to remind Virgo, whoa, guys, calm down. You see this? My animals have been crazy. I'm reminding you, Virgo, what the hell's been crazy in your life? And are you able to laugh it off at all? Because that would be great. The reminder is that when you have a plan that you like with steps, then you don't really have to think too hard about what you've got to do. Right? So coming up with a structured plan that's going to take you from point A to point B, and then just following through with that plan, it makes things really easier for yourself. It sets yourself up for success, Virgo. Hi there, Pam. Thank you for joining in on the live video here on Facebook. I appreciate your support. Okay, so this video is the last in the Zodiac series for Virgo for the week ahead. I wasn't able to finish it yesterday because I had a seizure, but here I am today, even though I'm still feeling a little bit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't 100%. In fact, it's been a real rough morning, but I can't leave it alone. It's a loose end that's just hanging over my head that I must complete to move forward with my day and my life and everything else. And as a Virgo, I'm sure you can understand, fellow Virgo, right? So, the card that you have is the energy moving forward this week. It's the Four of Wands, and this is beautiful energy, okay? But it has the potential to be beautiful energy. I need to say that right now, because the Four of Wands can speak about your home life, okay? And what's going on in that arena, okay? So we might have a lot going on, or we might have a little going on, or we might be neglecting some things, or we might be feeling burdened by some things. Now, it's always important to be mindful. It's always important to, you hear this now, alarm bells are going off, Virgo. What do you got going on that you're trying to not notice, okay? Because when we turn a blind eye to things and we don't really it's like, I wish I didn't know this, because then I wouldn't have to fix it. I kind of feel this here for Virgo. And in fact, that's where you're going to find the greatest, most beneficial change, is in those areas where it's the hardest to enforce the change, hold the change, or to step in that direction, because there could be fears that are holding you back, okay? So I just want to say, when you look around the home base for improvements, that's a healthy thing to want to kind of improve upon what may not be flowing very well or working very well, etc., etc. Maybe you're cleaning a lot this week, Virgo. Or maybe you're cleaning house in other ways, okay? I feel how I also need to recognize that these people are coming together in harmony. And so are the cats, right? Everyone's involved. You see my cat Everyone's involved, right, Virgo? So remember that you're surrounded by people who are important, okay, important in your life in one way or another, and find that loving state of mind. All right, find that, I feel like you can connect people this week as well. You might be that glue that kind of holds people together, but it's not your job to do that, okay? So, you know, let people be who they are, and let things flow as they may, all right? Another card here for you. Now, this is something to stay away from this week, and this kind of puzzles me, but Spirit's already filling me in. It's the Four of Consciousness, great gratitude. So why in the hell would we want to stay away from great gratitude? Because maybe there are things that need cleaned up, right? And when we like, oh, I'm so grateful for the crumbs that I have, then you're never going to have the whole cake, okay? So I just want to bring that to you, Virgo, that, you know, there is, yeah, I'm grateful for the house. I'm grateful for the air in my lungs, but things could be improved upon, you know, and I see ways in which that could happen. So maybe I will not drag my feet, and I won't be afraid to speak these words out loud so that everyone else is involved. We can all move forward in a healthier way, more cohesive, more harmony, more flow in the house and home. Okay, I really feel how this is important. And you may have doubts because there are times when we stumble, okay, Virgo? Now, words from Spirit, you've got a daily reminder. I can manifest whatever the fuck I want. Virgo, yes you can. And I want to just stop and say that manifestation is not wishful thinking. And manifestation is not praying really hard and thinking all positive thoughts, okay? Manifestation is creating that plan we were talking about and following through with the actions that will take you there. That's what manifestation is. I see a plan, I have a goal, I make a plan, I walk in alignment with that plan. I'm manifesting the result, and you can manifest whatever the F you want, Virgo. Another word from Spirit, the world is really fucking beautiful. Now, I do believe that. I feel like you do have a lot of beauty, and start looking through that lens of gratitude and looking through that lens of appreciation can really benefit you greatly. But remember, don't be blind, okay, to less than the standard, okay? Sometimes I feel here how there are things to be grateful for, but there are also things that could stand to improve, okay? And it's not a total across-the-board blanket one way or the other. So it's important for you to be choosy about, you know, what is going on, and make sure that everyone involved in the home and the house and in your life is holding up that certain standard, Virgo. The world is beautiful. And it could be even more beautiful if you anchor that beauty into your house, home, and close relationships, okay? By keeping that standard. Now, another word from Spirit you got from the Spirit Messages by John Holland says memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. And look at the memory bank up here, all these photos and candles all in her headspace there. So I feel like, you know, Virgo, remembering that you have support from the spirit world. You have support in more ways than you know, okay? I really feel family coming in really strong to say we want to help you. We want to help you clean this up and make those improvements, okay? But a closed mouth doesn't get fed, Virgo. You've got to speak up, and you've got to be bold, and you've got to stand in your authentic energy and allow things to move in a healthier way, even if in the moment you're the bad guy, right? Because people don't want to change. People don't want to be the best versions of themselves. They want to continue to relax about things, and that's just not something that I feel like you can afford any longer. Or at least not this week, Virgo. So that's what I have for you. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm wishing you the fabulous week ahead, and I hope to see you on the next one.